Hey guys, Shabir here again from fishfindersource.com, and today I'm really excited to bring you a review about the Lowrance Elite-5 HDI. Now I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite fish finders currently available on the market, and 9 out of 10 people that ask me for a recommendation on which fish finder to buy, this is the one that I recommend because it's just so awesome. So let's just dive in and let's see what it's all about. So first off is the screen size. The Elite-5 is it's compact, but it's not too compact, and it's got a nice 5-inch diagonal screen. This picture is actually from the Elite-5 HDI, which is basically the same as the Elite-5, except it doesn't have GPS in it. But otherwise, it's the exact same casing. Everything else is exactly the same. So it's a 5-inch diagonal screen. It's pretty roomy, and since it's a square, it's going to be nice and big. It is a color screen, and it has a resolution of 480 pixels by 480 pixels, which is pretty decent for a screen of that size. And the really cool part about the Elite-5 HDI, however, is the HDI imaging, and that's where it gets its name from. So HDI stands for Hybrid Dual Imaging. So what this does is it uses the 3D sonar, which is DownScan or down imaging, and that's the really high frequency beam that shows you really clear pictures, especially of structure and bottom cover, submerged objects, so on and so forth. And it's also got the traditional sonar as well. So this would be either 83 or 50 kilohertz, as well as a 200 kilohertz beam. And this sonar would show you arches and the blobs and the traditional echoes that we're used to seeing. And you can see that here in this picture. The top half is 200 kilohertz, and you can see the traditional readings. And up top, you can see all these large clumps of echoes, which you're not too sure about what these are. You can see some pretty clear fish arches towards the bottom of the 200 kilohertz reading. And in the 455 kilohertz reading, you can see that those giant blobs at the top are in fact large schools of baitfish. So that's the real difference that you can see between the two readings, and you've also got a really clear reading of the bottom as well. So put these two together, and you've got some incredible fish finding equipment in a nice 5-inch package. So there is the really cool part about the Elite-5 is there's just one transducer for all 4 frequencies. So there's no complicated installation. It just installs the same way as any other fish finder would. It comes with a transom mount transducer out of the box. It mounts pretty easily. It's pretty compact, and this little compact thing has all 4 frequencies. So there's no complications at all. It's really easy to use, and just take it out of the box, fit it in, and you're good to go. The Elite-5 does have GPS as well. It's got an internal GPS antenna. It's got pretty accurate readings. The basic maps that are available with the Elite-5 have about 3,000 US lakes, about 1,000 coastal areas, and these are pretty basic maps. And if you want, you can also expand with the SD card, and there's also a configuration available where you can have the Navionics maps as well. And Navionics are the king of maps. And I'll have a link in the description to a page that we have about that describes these different mapping packages in more detail. The really cool thing about the Elite-5 and the new HDI series rather is that you can have split screen viewing. This might get a little bit cramped on the 5-inch screen, but it's still pretty decent. You can see so now you can see GPS data, you can see the traditional sonar data, and you can also see the DownScan data all on one screen side by side. So you can actually see the structure, you can see the echoes that it's making, and you can actually see where exactly you are. And you put this all together for the highest probability of finding fish wherever you are. So there's quite a few configurations available with the Elite-5 HDI. There's just the basic, which has no charts, no transducer. There's another one with basic charts and an 83-200 transducer. Remember, the 455-800 is going to be built in regardless. Then there's another basic one with a 50-200. The difference between the 83 and the 50 is 83 is more suited for shallow and freshwater, and the 50-200 is more suited for deeper and salt water. So the 83-200 is still gonna, it should still be able to see down to about 1,000 feet, but only in freshwater. If you're fishing salt water, you're better off going for the 50. Although the 50-200 is significantly more expensive. Then there's also the Navionics Gold. That's the that I was talking about earlier. That's the Gold, and then the Gold also comes with the same configurations as the base one. Some other features. DownScan overlay. This is one of the coolest features about the Elite-5 series. What DownScan overlay does is it basically combines the traditional sonar and the DownScan sonar onto one screen. So this won't be a split screen, it's just going to be one screen. And as far as all the bottom and the cover structure, etc. is concerned, all of that you're going to see the DownScan data, so you can actually see the structure itself. And as for everything else, all the other echoes and the arches and everything, you're going to see that as well. So it's basically a mix-up, it's a mashup of both frequencies, and with that you can see a it's really easy to spot fish that are hiding in cover this way. The Insight Genesis is it's a paid service by Lowrance, but what this does is that you can create customized maps using sonar data. So you collect sonar data on your memory card, you upload it onto your computer, and the Lowrance has a special software which processes this, and you have a customized map with all the depth contours and the bottom composition, everything all on one map using the sonar data that you collect, which is a pretty cool feature. If you're serious about your fishing, it's well worth the $100 membership. And yeah, that wraps up this review. The Elite-5 is the HDI is one of my favorite fish finders. If you're thinking about it, I highly recommend that you go for it. And if you're more interested in purchasing it, please click the link in the description. And if you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you went and gave it a thumbs up, as it helps other people find this video. Once again, this is Shabir from fishfindersource.com. Thank you.